Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Ease 9. Yes, last time we escaped from prison and afterwards saw how we got into that prison in the first place. Basically,
Come on, let's go.
Rumors and speculations. According to the Romun Empire, should we be in prison? Probably. Because we did do a lot of things against the Romun Empire, so we probably belong in prison, but they didn't give us any direct evidence. The only thing they told us was a lot of shitting on the series, because they said, why do you fall off ships so much? Why do you always lose those legendary weapons you collect? I have to be honest, all fair points. But come on, it's an easy game. You start at the beginning with nothing to your name of weapons. You end up on the shore, or in this case, in a prison, but we still lose all the weapons that we had, so yeah. But yeah, we now ended up here, and we found a fork in our belongings. I'm saying we still picked it from the table when the fight was happening, but Adol is still saying, hey, I don't know how it got here. Better hit it before it messes things up for me in prison. So, right now, we are looking around to find a place to stash it. And I'm not gonna put it in the prison wallet. I'm gonna find another place. Oh yeah, that would be perfect. The fork should be hidden enough, tucked behind the bed. Hide the fork behind the bed? Yeah, sure. You hid the fork behind the bed. It seems to be pretty complex locks, despite its apparent age. You should be able to open it with a tool, but you can't break out without a plan first. So true.
This is you. Come on, in you go. I'll check on you later.
It seems I have a neighbor.
Nice to meet you, neighbor. Pleasant evening, isn't it? I'm gonna go with the second one. Seems more snarky.
Would be an excellent night for a stroll, if we could go for one. Could you come a little bit closer to the wall? Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we? That's much better. Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all. Not at all. I was bored myself. I do want to know who he is, to be honest. His voice does seem familiar. I'm beginning to think he's the inmate we saw in the lunchroom.
As fellow prisoners, I feel it's best we don't exchange names. Whatever the reason you're here for, you don't want it following you out. Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud. How about you?
Taking down of empires and evil forces. Apparently, I'm an habitual liar. I like that one.
A veritable criminal is amongst us. I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges?
It's not really false charges, because they do have a point. Even though I might think that I don't belong in prison for it.
In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted. But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued. Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it. Wait. Quiet.
Hello, guard. Nothing happening here.
I must have lost track of time. It seems they're doing their rounds now. The guards patrol on a strict schedule. Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours. Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
You were interrogated for several more days. It began the moment the sun rose, with no rest until the sun had long set. And it continued like this, day after day.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands.
Ooh, we just been there.
The ancient machine that controls the weather, the Ark of Nepishtim. I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists.
It does. A lot of Roman Empire soldiers were killed in that event.
But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
Does it mean you let me go? Maybe because I'm not lying. Definitely gonna go with the second one.
Yeah.
Though I find it difficult to believe, the reports do not lie. And I admit you have been cooperative these past few days. Is that what you hoped I would say? Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions. And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories.
How can I prove my innocence to you?
That's not my problem. Anyone would have a hard time believing these stories. I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this.
Even she does not
Guard.
believe the stories.
Yes, ma'am.
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes. Take him and go.
So they're sending you off? Just like that?
I'm not exactly pleased with it, but what do you think I should do? Let's go this one.
I figured you'd already know.
Escape.
There's a rumor about this place. At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden. Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress. An emergency escape route, I imagine.
Ah, so that's why we went to the warehouse, because we already suspected there was gonna be an escape route there. Okay, that makes more sense. That's very interesting.
I thought you'd say that. It's possible it leads out of the prison, but it's a labyrinth down there. There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels.
Sounds scary. This isn't a typical prison, is it?
Not in the slightest. Rumors like this are the tip of the iceberg. We've only just met, but I already know you're not one to accept fate lying down. I'm sure you'd have gone anyway, with or without my help.
True. It's not like Adol to just sit and take fate as it comes. He creates his own fate.
After all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you?
How do you know that?
I have my ways.
Or he was the prisoner during that lunch where we stole the fork in the first place. Which I already suspect, of course. Alright, let's take the fork. And now let's break out. You pressed the single prong of the fork against the floor until it bent. You shape it into a lockpick to unlock the cell. A trick you learned from Dogi. And that's how it started. I told you it was him. I knew it from the first time I heard his voice.
Good. You've made it out. That was a pretty neat trick with the fork.
It was you all along. Yes, it was.
I knew you would figure it out. I appreciate what you did in the mess hall.
You could come with me. So you were the one who took the fork.
I suppose I did.
Okay, so Adol actually didn't take the fork. He did and put it inside my clothing.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls. Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again.
So basically, we were reminiscent about what happened 10 days ago when we landed in the water as a monstrum. Okay, and that's why we're here in the water at the end of this. Oh, looks like we did make it out. All the way into the city, it seems. If he isn't washing up on shore somewhere, he's washing on shore inside the city instead of a beach. You're back to normal again. The mysterious power from the curse seems to have disappeared.
He's not here! Sweep the area near the canal again. He can't have gotten far.
Can we be certain he's here? He couldn't have made it through the aqueduct.
It's a direct order from Master Shadowlord himself. We're to take extra precautions with this one.
Because he knows the history of Adol and we've survived worse.
So keep it to yourself and resume your search before I have you locked up too. Yes, sir!
It's too risky to linger. You need to find somewhere to hide. We do. Look at that beautiful church.
How are the security fortifications in the agricultural district and the main gates?
They're in place, sir.
Good. Not a single rat gets through. Understood? Yes, sir.
Alright, glad I'm not a rat. Phew, after a long day of work, I'd best retire for the day. You there, you're soaping wet. Gives no meaning to drink in the river dry. Jokes aside, this is no place to be drunk. Do be careful, lest you catch a cold. Okay, so my picture hasn't been outed yet. It's gotten so late already. I better head back before long. Come to think of it, there seems to be a lot of hieroglyphic knights around right now. I wonder what could have happened. No idea. It has nothing to do with me. Hoo-wee! I'm a top of the moons. Let's say we head out to night market for another pint or two. Yeah, take care to Balduq. A toast to Saint Rots. Forget it. Yeah, don't be drunk. Make your speech a little bit, let's just say, not too well. Yes, we can hide behind the bushes. No one will find us here. Ooh, we can double jump as a normal human. So it's just a Monstrum power. Okay, this looks very much abandoned. I would say the perfect place to hide, but if you're looking for a criminal, abandoned buildings are the first place you should look. And where else we can hide down here? Maybe a box or something? These stairs must lead into the basement. You could lay low there for a while. Go down and hide? Yes!
Any sign of him?
Nothing, sir. We've already searched the entire area.
What's this building?
It's just an old inn. It was closed about a year ago.
We searched it and didn't find anyone.
All right, move out and continue the search.
Yes, sir!
Their footsteps fade into the distance. Your fatigue catches up with you as you feel your consciousness drifting away. And I fall asleep right on the stairs. Your pursuers might have given up. You want to see what's going on outside, but someone may recognize you. So, disguise? Maybe? If we can get like a cape or a cloth somewhere, we can get like a hood and a cloak. That would definitely hide my appearance. Also slightly suspicious, but it might help. Ooh, a furnace. Nice fireplace. Just a very empty room. A red scarf and black hair dye. Looks more blue than black, but okay. These should suffice for a disguise. Now you can leave undetected. As an escaped fugitive, Adol will disguise himself while walking around Balduq. Before and after. Yeah, a scarf and a different hair color. Not so different, is it? But hey, if people believe that Clark Kent isn't Superman just because he's wearing glasses, this should work. Downloadable content. Go to the items, DLC, and go wild. So I think this is a hint that I can now access the DLC I got from the deluxe edition. Shall we have a quick look around what it is? Oh yeah, and let's put this everywhere. There it is. These are all the deluxe edition things I get. Like these items, like potions and money, I will leave them for now. It's more that I want the accessory sets, the outfits and stuff like that. Not just like the valuable ingredients, trial shards, tempest elixirs. Those all seems like things that would benefit my playthrough a bit too much. Like the accessories and the fashion outfits, those are the ones I want because that may change my appearance and make it a little bit more interesting to watch. That I can change it up every few episodes. Preserve foods, bottle potion, free sample sets. Setup of 3 different masks. This is nice. A raven mask, a skull mask, and a restrained mask. Okay. Oh, a ride-along guys. It's from E6. Aprilis, Morbahan, White Cat, Raging Bull, Musing Set. I think these are all names we don't know yet. No, these are probably all things for other party members, so just don't open them until we've learned who it is. Yeah, the ride-alongs. I want to open this one at least. Eyewear, yes. Let's see. Erdling and Gothic. Costume. Oh, no, there's no. I thought it was all outfits. Let's not open the other one just yet. Eternal Blue, Original White Cat, Crimson King. Okay, so the rest are all outfits. Wait, Haute Cuisine weapon set? Delectable weapons for each monstrum. Might as well, I'm just very curious. It's probably just a fashion thing that changes our appearance over it. Okay, and the rest are gonna leave. Like, these two also have things for... Like, this is for White Cat, which we don't know who it is just yet. White Cat, Hawk, Doll, Raging Bull, and Renegade. So, we're gonna open these ones as soon as we know who it is. And if it's party members, when they are in our party. And exactly also with the ride along, because I don't want to spoil myself with their appearance before we know who it actually is. And guys, we know it's from E6. I'm pretty sure it will not show up here. Alright, let's see their equipment. Okay, so we got an extra blade ring, And a yellow shawl. Just a scarf is fine. Boost gain up and HP down. So, nice accessory. Not as much as the two we already have. What kind of costumes do we get? The ecliptic errand. I'm guessing that this current outfit is like our disguise, so we can't change that no matter what we do. So when we're in our Adol the red outfit, like our normal one, we can wear it, and maybe if we get in a monstrous form, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that back. Let's remove them. This doesn't show up either, does it? No. Alright, we're gonna check that out as soon as we are allowed to do that. But for now, let's see if we can get out of here and look out around town for a bit. See what we can learn. And I have to say, this place does have potential for a forward base, you know what I mean? Like we have the... like an oven here, like for making weapons or maybe to cook. We got a nice open space here where we can have meetings. Yeah, I like this place. We're gonna stay here for a while. There seems to be no more pursuers in sight. You should take a look around town and search for your companion, Dogi. Definitely. Adol's journal can be accessed in the main menu. It contains a wide variety of information. Yes, everything we've learned so far, including like battle stuff and people information. Yeah, what is the blue one? Oh, wait. As the sylvan bird retires to its nest, the field-worn flowers retreat into slumber. Good night, my darling babe. Swaddled in gleam of the stars above, may your dreams be ever sweet. Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but poetic graffiti. That's a new one. Alright, let's walk around town a little bit, talk to the people. The front gates are on a heavy watch, but not to go near them for now. Or at least where we're allowed to. To see a chest here. Can go in there, so maybe on top? But we can't high jump, so maybe if we have our other powers eventually again, maybe we can double jump here on the roof and maybe then get up there. But yeah, let's start talking to people. The knights were more up in arms than usual today. Did the monster show up again? Last I heard, some guy broke himself out of prison. It's all anyone's been talking about. Make you sure you stay safe out there, okay, Gramps? Oh, hey there, sorry, but I'm actually helping old Gramps over here right now. Mind waiting a bit? Thanks. Okay. Oh, so this is it. Balduq, the prison city. Thanks again for escorting me here, Mr. Hunter. Oh, don't mention it, but you really should try to be more careful. You said you were a merchant from the country, right? How the hell did you end up lost in the forest for 3 days with a map on you? Well, you see, I got myself a pretty good intuition up in this noggin. I'm not the type of girl that follows things like maps and paths. What a weirdo. Forget maps, I can't read her for one bit. Yeah. If you're that kind of person, you deserve to get lost. I'm not using maps, I got intuition. I really don't get this gal. She's loud and weird all in one. Someone saying something like that usually indicates that you're interested in the person, but that's me. Being a custodian in Balduq is no small undertaking, but since I love this town, I have no qualms about it. I only hope that travelers like yourself look upon the city with untainted admiration. Yes. What the?
Treasure chest.
Yes, but what is that? Is it like an artificial wall the game gives us that we don't travel too far? 5 flour. Alright, so those are the materials I want. Got for flour, we can probably make bread. Or some other baked goodies. Dr. Eric always makes sure to give my care his fullest attention. I just hope he's ready to hear another spiel about my poor back. My grandma here has a bad back, so I'm coming along with her today. We'll have to ask Dr. Eric to brew her some medicine too. Okay, I've got another tile here. Nice, at least we have an autosave. Well now, it appears someone managed to break out of prison. That's no small feat for someone without the Monstrum's powers. Huh, I'd wager the Romans are feeling pretty hot under the collar by now. Then this red-hot criminal is on the loose? He may very well be a vicious murderer. How frightening. Perhaps he had something to do with the Cardinal Lindham's disappearance. They say it was the Monstrum who abducted the Cardinal, though. Then again, I just quickly believe the Romans fabricated that rumor themselves. People blaming the Monstrum for just about every silly little mishap these days. Speaking of Monstrums, didn't one show up in the main square just yesterday? He sure did. It was the white cat. I saw her with my own 2 eyes. You did? Wow. What I wouldn't give to catch even a glimpse of her. Okay. What's happening?
Mind your surroundings, Crimson King. This place has become the cursed land, the Grimwald Nox.
Grimwald Nox?
It is a realm where the line between the worlds of human and monster becomes obscured. For you, it is the front line of battle. Come forth, my Monstrums, and consume this dark night!
Ooh.
White Cat, reporting in.
Hawk.
There they are.
This had better not be another waste of time.
Doll here. Good day. Raging Bull, I'm raring to go.
Renegade. Let's get on with it already.
Monstrums, meet the Crimson King. Now there are 6 of you.
We have a new recruit.
I guess we needed the extra help.
My condolences, pal.
That's a funny name you've got there, Crimson King. Raging Bull is also peculiar.
Who are you people and what are we getting on with? I think the second one is more present right now.
You all have gifts, each one unique. You use them to exorcise monsters here. If you fail to do so, you will be trapped here forever. And if you should die in this realm, your souls will wander it for the rest of eternity. That is the curse which all of you Monstrums must bear.
Because of you.
You'll obey me hereon, or you'll regret it.
There she goes again, sounding just as unreasonable as ever.
That demented bitch. One day I'm gonna kill her.
I don't like it any more than you guys. But this is the only way we can get back to our own lives. The clock is ticking. Now then, shall we begin?
Okay, so let's process this.
Monstrums, the time is nigh. Under the red moons, the wicked and the defiant shall be punished. Ascend into this unbreaking night, unsheathe your curse, and smite the darkness.
Okay, so we must fight monsters in this Grimwald Nox. With a team of monsters on our side. So we're gonna have a full party straight away. Oh, Sharonian Valley. And that's one opulent crystal. You seem rather at ease given the circumstances. How intriguing. This is the Sveen. It plays a key role in dispelling the Nox. But pay it no mind for now, Crimson King. Go harness your power as you see fit. Ah, enough with the pump. Let's tell him to slaughter whatever comes our way. All we have to do is buy you enough time like always, right? That is correct. Focus your efforts on expelling the foes before you... Got it. They probably end up going after us anyway. The enemy fast approaches. Let us move. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of those intermediate monster battles we did in East 8. You know, like where we needed to beat a bunch of monsters with a boss at the end. Just to make sure they do not reach the village. This feels the same thing, but instead of the village, we need to protect this sphere for some reason. Probably the same principle, isn't it? But mind the map a bit more. Well, so far, not the best enemies. Oh no, yeah. No one gets there without my... So... Because if you're gonna be scored after this, I do want to have a perfect one. Come on, don't attack that. I wanna get the pressure before it disappears. Wave 1 result. Yeah, this is exactly like those battles. So how many waves are we gonna... Final wave. Okay, just 2. Slay the Lord of the Night. Hey, puppers. That's fine. You can take care of it. Oh, wait. No, oh, no, you don't. I saw you going for that. Take whatever we can.
Impressive.
It appears that that gun can do a lot. Maybe if we want to escape, we need to steal that gun from her. Lemure's extermination. I think we did well. S rank.
I expect no less from all of you.
Perfect. Rank S, the Moral Flower. Well, it's always good to get rank S. Life Elixir as well.
Good. It seems the Grimwald Nox has lifted. You have much potential, Crimson King. Your power will be useful in banishing the darkness in the days to come.
Why are we doing this?
What?
If you seek the truth about the curse, first unveil the mystery of Balduq prison, Crimson King.
Okay, is it gonna be like such a thing that she has all the answers, but she's not telling us? He says, find it out yourselves. I'm not your guide here. I think it is.
We've returned to the city.
Typical. Leave it to her to scurry off as soon as her dirty work's done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go home.
I'll be leaving too.
Oh,
I'm guessing this is a regular thing for you all. It is, isn't it?
You got that right, new kid. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, but you're out of luck. We don't have the answers you're looking for.
We still don't know why we're even fighting. Nor what those monsters are. Nor why the Grimwald Nox comes.
Yeah, and what's with those magic bullets?
She used them to turn us into these things.
Someone's desperate for friends.
Well, she commands us, so I don't know if it's a friend thing. I think it's more of a slave thing.
And we can't leave the city either. You can thank the curse for that. When she calls, we fight. We're nothing more than puppets.
I'd rather be monster chow than be stuck another month in this dump.
Yeah, I love this city, but there's only so much to do around here.
Hey, look, they're on the roof!
Mama, is that a monster?
Shh, it's rude to point.
Wait a second. Are those all of the Monstrums?
Yeah, but I count 6 of them. Is the red one a monstrum too?
Well, I am now.
Oops, we've been made.
The new kid's outfit sticks out like a clown at a funeral.
We should disperse before someone calls the Roman soldiers or the knights.
Very well. I shall take my leave then.
Okay, I'll go too. Bye, guys!
And so, we're alone again.
Adol!
Dogi! Yes.
I've been looking all over for you after I heard you escaped from the prison. Am I glad I found you before the soldiers did?
Yeah, I was looking for you too. A lot has happened. I'm gonna go with the upper one because that's more important to me. I want my friend.
That right? I'm just glad you're okay. You can tell me what happened later. Huh? You look... never mind. Just imagining things, I guess.
I've got a different color hair, Dogi, come on. You can notice that.
Anyway, now that you're a fugitive, you really shouldn't be out here.
Did you find him?
No, we've looked everywhere, sir.
We can't let all 6 of them get away. Call for reinforcements. I want at least one of them in custody.
Thanks to those monstrums, soldiers will be everywhere. We'd better find somewhere to lay low for now.
I got just the place. You led Dogi to the abandoned building where you had been hiding. You explained what happened at the prison.
Whoa, that's a lot to take in. So that makes you one of those monstrums? A prison with monsters in the basement, a mystery woman with false limbs, and a curse that won't let you leave the city. Can't say I understand it all, except the part about being stuck here for a while.
Well, and this is just a notification for Adol the Red. I'm sorry this keeps happening to us.
Ain't much of an apology coming out of a wily smile like that. You're enjoying this, aren't you? You goofball. Anyway, before we can do anything else, we're gonna need a hideout. The basement of this abandoned building ain't bad. A hidden entrance like that would make coming and leaving a lot more discreet. We can fix it up enough to sleep here. Then we can talk about a plan.
Good idea, Dogi. Thanks. I will help you. Still a good idea, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adol, but you gotta stay put until things cool off out there.
Aww. I really wanted to help. Note that down, right? And with that, the mysteries of Balduq beckons a new, unexpected adventure. Aprilis, who cast a curse upon you, and the Monstrums, who share your gift. Each peculiar event unfolds one after another in this town known as the Prison City. After you finally settle down to sleep, you reflect upon the events of the past few days. Before long, you fell fast asleep. Chapter 1. The Monstrum of Balduq. End. The end of the first chapter. It goes quickly. Unless there are like 20 chapters, but we don't know that yet. Now, this is a hideout fit for a monstrum. Ain't much to look at now, but we spruce her up like new. Gotta get her up and running, so you can get to breaking that curse. Until then, you're stick killing monsters for who knows how long. The way I see it, the other monstrums are more keen on keeping to themselves. One of them steals on a moral high ground, and one thinks the city is a giant cage match. They're not trying to give... No, I think the second one is more true. I think they have given up on breaking the curse. At least of what we've heard before, I think that's the case. You're saying they've already tried? Maybe learn a thing or two by asking them. Something else has been on my mind. For me, it's the hieroglyphic knights. Them too, but don't you think something's fishy about that prison? Aprilis herself said there was a mystery to be solved in there. And what's the deal with that prisoner in the cell next to you? Not to mention that creepy maze of a basement crawling with monsters. You ever heard of any prison like that? Only thing I can think of, it's not just a prison, or that it wasn't always one. Well, it wasn't, because we've learned it was a fortress before it ever was a prison. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? You're not thinking about going back there after just escaping by the skin of your teeth, are you? No 2 days about it. Adol looks like our next adventure is already on the way. I suppose it is. We've never been in a situation quite like this. Things are getting interesting, huh? If you're really planning on looking into the prison, then there's something you need to know first. I heard a rumor that a prison's got a frequent visitor who knows a lot about it. He works for a local big shot establishment called the Pendleton Company. Then we should speak with them. Yes, we do. Yeah, those business type tends to be difficult, but you don't know until you try. You can find Pendleton in the central district north of the main gates. Oh, one more thing, Adol. On the off chance that Aprilis was bluffing about that curse, it won't hurt to see for yourself whether you can leave the city or not. Okay, you now know the plan. Just keep your head down on there. Chapter 2. The White Cat's Melancholy. Alright. Our hideout is starting to take shape. And it looks like the only thing he did was having a good old dusting. Get all the boxes out there. Get rid of all the spider webs. That's not a bad start. Well, we better dig in if we're gonna be stuck in here for a while. I'll go get the essentials. I'll leave the information gathering to you, Adol. The Pendleton Company is the northern part of the central district. Just keep your head down. Oh, it won't hurt to see what happens if you try leaving town. Just to make sure. Totally right. Alright, so we're gonna leave it here. Next episode, we're gonna explore the town a little bit more and try to see if we can find that Pendleton Company. And I think Dogi is right, and maybe trying to leave through the main gate. Because if we're not allowed to, something has to happen that will stop us from doing just that. But yeah, this is going to be on the next one. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you like this episode, hit that damn button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.